Can you believe the size of this fridge? I could not. Today in this video, what I want to talk about is the importance and size capacity of a fridge freezer system in your camper van. This is installed in a 2025 Embassy RV Dolphin SS. That'd be for single sofa, which you're kind of sitting on. Cabinet on this side. The S model has 2 beds, by the way. This is a special edition. This is actually standard on most Dolphin camper vans built by Embassy RV. Today, what I want to do is show you how much this 6.8 cubic foot freezer fridge system stores. And the question is, how important is a big fridge freezer to your van life travel experience? I like having a lot of fridge capacity. I like having a lot of freezer capacity, but that's me. I've been doing this since October 2018. By the way, if we're meeting again, howdy. Appreciate you being a longtime viewer. If we're meeting for the first time, hey, my name is Scott Watson. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Go Small, Live Large, all about van life. I'm going to unload this freezer. We're going to measure it. I want you to see physically how much stuff this fridge carries, because it's even more than the size of the fridge freezer I have in my camper van, a Winnebago Travado 59GL. I'm actually traveling in this van until early June 2025, and we want to thank Embassy RV for loaning me this van so I can share experiences like this with you and see how important a fridge freezer system is. A little warm here in Florida. Is to in your camper van purchase or travel style. Let me unload this thing and then we'll measure. You ready? It's pretty crazy. And I'm going to show you how I organize things so that I'm not overspending at the grocery store. Let us get into it. Let me show you how I organize this. And yes, it needs defrosting. You're right. So what's cool about this is a Nova Kool brand, by the way. Nova Kool, right there. I've had mine on for, well, since October 2018, save like 90 days. It's been bulletproof. What's cool about this is the actual size. And also what's cool is these shelves actually come out, move out, however you're going to say it. And that's pretty groovy. Whoop, something just fell behind. What I like to do is organize my condiments in bins. And I like to organize my protein. So this is a lot of protein, again, in a bin, so it's easy to get to. Cheese, what have you, right? I like to use squeeze bottle, what's this, guacamole, here's sour cream, because they fit kind of in the slot in the shelf itself, so it doesn't take up really any room. What's great about this freezer, in addition to its humongous capacity, is it's separately controlled thermostats, one for the fridge, and you'll see one for the freezer. It's down here. So if you don't want this ginormous amount of capacity, move the lock, Scott. There you go. Normally there'll be ice in here. You can actually turn this off altogether or make it a fridge or make it a freezer. So if you want big bulky items, potato chips, paper towels, toilet paper, whatever, if you don't need the refrigeration, freezer capability, you can actually turn this off or make it a fridge or make it a freezer. Clearly, I like to have chili vodka. There we go. So again, top shelf, tall items, protein, condiments, proteins, and then my carbs are down here. And then what's really cool that I don't have in my fridge is this part right here. This is a gallon of water, and I can store other items. I use this for fresh water. This is a second thermostat down here. You can see, and that controls, there we go. That controls the freezer temperature on, off, down below. This is a 15 pack of 16 ounce pints of my current favorite beer. Getting that entire thing into the freezer, or the fridge rather, is unbelievable. Let me know how you organize your fridge. Is it a lot of food? Yeah, it is a lot of food. But I'm on the road for over an entire week, and I try to avoid the restaurants unless there's something culturally really interesting. In the door, what we have here is kind of spices. What would you call these? I don't know. Spices, paste. Yeah, you got it. This is my favorite brand of salad dressing. And then down here is, this is what I use for coffee. So I make coffee, I put it in here. This is a quart. So it's a pretty good size. And then who can't have a martini without olive juice, right? So that's what I've got inside of this fridge. Again, it's ginormous. All right, with that, I'm actually going to unload this thing. You ready? Let's go. And then we're going to measure. Woo! Don't open that, Heineken. Good thing we have a tough floor. Other than Heineken and Coors, the most valuable thing currently in the fridge. I like cold peas. This, by the way, is what I do with coffee. So if I don't drink the entire pot, I put it in here. Now I have cold coffee, iced coffee, which is really great. Love that. Spuds. Who doesn't like spuds? Lemons and limes come in very handy cooking. There's some carrots. More butter. And then the 15-pack of Coors. But wait, there's more. Let's make room for the freezer. I like cold beer in real glass. Great for martinis, cosmopolitans. I like to organize, let me show you this quick. I like to organize the freezer kind of in the similar manner. Proteins on this side, frozen veggies on this side, standing up because they're frozen already. So they stand up in the freezer. And this way I can see what's going on easily. Normally I have a 7-pound bag of ice in here, but I ran out. So that's the way that rolls. We hope we have enough room on the countertop here. Mozzarella cheese. If you've been to the old spaghetti factory and you've had the clam sauce and browned butter with mozzarella cheese, you know how heavenly this is. We're going to be actually making that recipe coming up. Here's shrimps. Clearly, I'm trying to get my vegetables going, and we'll end with the Italian meatballs. That recipe, spaghetti night, is also coming up very soon. All right, let's take a look at this, and then we're going to measure the outside and the inside of this fridge freezer system, because I think it defies gravity. Let me know. That's a lot of stuff. All right, the exterior dimensions, again, this is the, we'll put the model number right here. This is the 6.8 cubic foot Nova Kool. The actual exterior dimensions is, it's 17 wide fridge freezer. And on the outside, top to bottom, it is 51.5 inches. If we look at just the freezer, it's about 15 inches. And if we look at just the fridge, there we go, we are looking at just over 36 inches. So it takes a lot of room, and it takes a really smart floor plan to be able to accommodate a fridge of this size. I've seen some camper vans compromising. They have all this space, and they're kind of needlessly, in my opinion, putting a lot of extra storage, probably not necessary when somebody really wants a large fridge and freezer system. Just saying. All right, let's measure this on the inside. So the interior dimensions, again, these come out, which is kind of interesting. I'm actually going to Velcro these because what I've found is in travel, they might come out just a little bit and then something falls behind like we saw with the Heineken beer. And I don't want that. So I'm actually going to put some little tack points of Velcro so these stay in place. Let's measure. So the interior, let's move the camera over here so you can see what's going on. So on the inside, back to front is 17 inches by 14 inches. And if we do the up to down, we are looking at, to this point right here, we're looking at just about 30 inches in height. And the door itself is about 3 inches deep. Again, very, very deep. If we look at the freezer, chest freezer, which I just love, interior dimensions are 13 inches wide. It is, let's call it 10 inches deep because you have a little bit of clearance here. And then on the inside interior, we're looking at about 16 inches. So I'm not a mathematician. I travel in a camper van, but according to the Nova Kool website, we'll put the address right here. This is a 6.8 cubic foot system. I think includes the freezer space as well. And if it doesn't, and that's the size of the fridge, holy cow, somebody do the math. Let me know what the overall cubic footage of this amazing fridge is. So the question is, before all my stuff thaws, is how important is a fridge freezer to your van travel? Let me put all this away. We'll do time lapse so it goes really fast for you. And then we'll call a wrap on this video. Got one more thought for you. Let's put this away. It's thawing. My question for you is, how important is a fridge when you're traveling? Some of the most popular floor plans, including the very famous Winnebago 59K floor plan, which is a galley behind the driver's seat where you're kind of standing right now. Twin bed, bathroom in the back. Has a really small dorm style fridge made by Nova Kool. They're really great, but if a lot of food storage is important to you, is that a non-negotiable for you in your camper van purchase floor plan features? A lot of people, it's a non-negotiable, the toilet, the fridge freezer, and a few other things. Thanks for watching this video. This has been on my to-do list for a long time, is to show you how I store, organize, and keep food in my fridge. What's in your RV fridge? I don't care what's in your wallet, but what's in your bourbon closet and what's in your fridge. Really appreciate you watching this video. Please subscribe if not, and if you like van life content, that's all we do here at Go Small Live Large, is provide van life content, whether it's travel, destinations, products, tips like this, and of course van tours. And visit my website, GoSmallLiveLarge.com, because there we list in-person events, campouts, live streams, and more, including workshops coming up. So you don't want to miss a single point of any of that if van life is part of your current reality or in your future. We want to help you be a better traveler. Until we see you soon, we like to say journey on if you have your van, and if you're still looking for your van, maybe an Embassy RV is in your future, or something else, who knows. In that case, get your journey on. It's 2025. Let's go. Peace be with you. We'll see you soon.